But obviously Diddy has found himself at the butt of another lawsuit again. And this has been brought back by a producer by the name of Little Rod. And he was living with Diddy for about 13 months while they were doing the Love album. The album that Diddy has recently released. So these dates are from 2022 to 2023.
Wow.
While he was actually fighting with Cassie as to how he was going to compensate her for that abuse. Little Rod, I read about 50 pages of this lawsuit and it has pictures in it as well. He accuses Diddy, the CEO of Universal Music, the CEO of Motown Music, Diddy's son, Justin, is in there. He also talks about Usher, Meek Mills, and Chris Brown. All of them are affiliated with various forms of Diddy's parties. And in these parties, there's lots of various different illegal activities that take place that involve drugs and every debauchery that could take place. He is saying he witnessed in these 13 months with Diddy. And he's asking for, I think, it's going between 20 million to 40 million is what he's after in compensation for what he was put through. And Cuba Gooding Jr. is also named in there as well as somebody who tried to touch him up, and he has pictures.
Of this touching up?
Yes.
Oh my God.
In the document?
That's actually in the document.
Can you see
No
them?
way.
Yes, you can see it.
You can
Cuba
see the
Gooding
people.
Jr.
No
Document, 'cause I tried to
way.
look for it earlier on and I couldn't.
I'll send
Put
you
the link in the group.
Yeah, I'll put it in the, yes. It's,
Maybe
it's a
we want to
crazy
move
one.
that Ciroc bottle.
Apparently, he was
doesn't
also,
own- yeah.
he was lacing his drinks.
I'm not surprised.
Yes,
Crazy.
and Little Rod is saying he saw all of this taking place, and he has video footage. He said he has hundreds of hours of footage. So in each claim, at the bottom of it, it's like, and I can provide pictures or video footage or audio.
Why did he not just...
that
Anyway,
this took place?
I was going to say, how did he let it get so far? Not Little
Valid
Rod,
question.
but I mean, like...
Diddy.
Diddy, if Diddy knows,
get-
because the evidence would have been presented to him through his lawyers, right? You're letting this get exposed. You're finished, mate. You're done
He
out
probably
here.
can't afford not to let it go exposed. He probably would have had to pay off people, have people in his pocket and everything like that. So he probably can't afford it anymore.
Yes. Yeah.
He's finished, mate.
I think so.
So my man was just compiling evidence for the 2 years that he
Someone's
was
going to do that to you. It's just that delusion of grandeur that you can just sit there, do all this nastiness and think no one's going to come for you. What is that deal with the devil that we've talked about before? Like, what is it where you are so deluded that it's going to be you that's going to get away with it? Or is it like, F it, I'm just going to do it till the wheels fall off. When the wheels fall off, it's a fair cop, Gov.
I think it's fair. He actually, so within the document, the guy says he was really, really scared. And actually, if Diddy had just paid him, so he was trying to con him out of just even his producing work. Wow. He was like, if Diddy had just paid him, he would have gone to the grave with all of this information. He just wasn't going to
try to do Diddy. Diddy tried to do his normal thing. Screw people over.
13 months, I'm going to give you $22,000.
What?
That's how much he wanted to pay him. I've lived
ridiculous.
in your house, worked with 13 months. He's like, this is how much I'm going to pay you.
Why?
And I'm going to take half of your publishing. So
yeah, he was trying
this
to
is
do
the
old
problem.
school.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, so if he paid him, he wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, he
so
said he
all,
was gonna take it
so,
away.
but this is what I'm saying. Like all the girls that he's seen
Complicit.
being drugs, the people being in touch inappropriately, all the footage that he has, he was just going to take that to the grave.
Yes.
And he's supposed to be a noble person.
No, what?
Like,
He's
do you know
not
what I
even
mean?
saying
Like,
he's
You're
noble.
absolutely
no,
right.
I'm not saying he's saying that, but like he's presenting himself like I'm the victim here. But you're willing to let other victims.
He was
like
willing to
do you know
sell
what I
his
mean?
soul for money, wasn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all the people that are mentioned as well. How deep is it? Like, what age was Usher? Because we all know that Usher was potentially groomed, allegedly, that he was groomed under Diddy's, world.
They both have admitted that when Usher was like, basically Usher's mum was like, go and live with Diddy, innit? Or whatever it was at that time.
Yeah.
And he was extremely young and Diddy was bringing in big women. That's why Usher had like this big woman fetish for a long time.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yes. It's,
But he did
it's a
like
bit mad.
He did, but,
go out with older women.
He did.
Don't know
Why
if it's
say
a
he
fact.
was
Because
threatened?
Diddy wanted him to make, sorry to interrupt you, that first album, he wanted Usher to know, to have the experience.
The soul of it.
For the songs.
to
That's
actually live
that's
it.
how he dressed it up.
Yeah.
That's how he
Always
dressed up.
justifying things. But also what he does state in there quite a few times is how scared he was. So at one point, This is allegedly, but there are pictures in there as well. He witnessed somebody being shot. And this happened in a bathroom, and there was only 3 people in there. Diddy, Justin Combs, and the man who got shot. Diddy and Justin came out of the bathroom. The guy goes in. The third party is on the floor, and he's been shot in the stomach, and he had to take him out to the ambulance. There are documents that there was a shooting that took place. They told the police that he was shot in a drive-by outside, and this guy has pictures of the actual bathroom is full of blood. So that happened inside there, and he was like, then Diddy showed him a gun a few times. People were handing him guns, so he was really scared. That actually, if I speak on anything, Diddy's going to kill me. And he also
then what's
has
making
gone into
him not
hiding
scared?
now.
Oh, okay, thank you.
He's gone into
There we
hiding
go.
now.
Thanks.
And he did a sign-off online, like, I have to go into hiding, obviously. You guys are going to know why I've gone into hiding. And then the documents came out.
That's what I was going to ask.
So you got, this is, maybe it's inappropriate, but your playlist, how far reaching?
Bro.
Everything's got to be white.
You know what?
Not
yeah?
everything.
No.
But I'm just
The
saying,
thing is,
what
like,
Diddy has touched.
what I've kind of come to at the moment, let me say this because it might change depending on how everything goes. But like, seriously, putting all the kind of like very tragic and traumatic things aside, like for my own personal, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know, peace of mind, yeah? I can't get rid of everything. I'm not going to listen to anything that is on his own albums. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But if he's featured in something, it's going to be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Because even like, I can't even remember how we got there. But like, I was listening to Mariah Carey last night, and like,
Honey.
I love, what do you call it? Fantasy.
Yes.
He's in that.
Yes.
Honey,
Yes.
he's in that. He's in bare tracks that I like.
Yep.
I would
Do you know
have
what I
to
mean?
never listen to Biggie ever again. And let's face facts, that ain't never
happening.
ever gonna happen. I can't. What I really would appreciate, yeah, if someone could just go out there and remove all the Diddy
Isms.
and even put
AI
it
could
in.
probably do
The
that.
thing is, this is what I'm
Put
saying.
someone else in its
Spotify
place.
needs to be able to do it. You need to be able to press a button to say,
selling your ID.
like, do you know what I mean? I mean, like, pick it up, man. Do you know what I mean? Just do it. I'd prefer someone just actually done it. But if they had a button, like, anything produced by this person, put on pause.
Yeah.
Anything that features this person, put on pause.
Yeah.
And then maybe you could, do you know what I mean? Like,
Filter.
Should
you know,
so be able to
I
do
think
that.
that would be great.
Yeah.
That would really
Make
be
it
great.
easier for us.
Because
Yeah.
I'm absolutely with you. I don't want to listen to him anymore. You know, I'm not going to play his music or his
Produced
own,
or just his
no. I
vocals?
His
mean like his
vocals,
vocals,
hearing
his
his voice.
albums.
That's more
I don't
difficult.
wanna do that.
It's easier to not. It's easier to hear tracks that he's made than
Yeah.
he's actually hearing his voice. With R. Kelly, there's like maybe what Cut Close and some Aaliyah tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe like I can still listen to Aaliyah. I don't
The
really listen to
Aaliyah
as
tracks,
much,
I try not to listen
but
to the
it's-
ones he did. In all
Yeah.
honesty,
Yeah.
But it's
because
just like
the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
what
it's
about
a
the
lot.
other guys though involved? I mean, not all of them have the same claims against them. Some of them is like they did things with Diddy, but others they were doing things with underage girls. Like
Who?
Chris Brown has been named as doing that. Meek Mills has been named as doing that. Christian Combs has been named as doing
I
that.
don't listen to
Cuba
any of them.
Gooding Jr. has been
Don't
named
watch
as
him.
doing
Cuba's
nefarious
got a
things.
few things
Cuba's
out
got
at the
things
moment,
going
hasn't
on.
it?
He's a troubled man.
Yeah,
isn't
he
Yeah,
is.
he's trouble. It seems like
It
it.
seems like it.
Yeah, I don't listen to any of that. Do you know what I will miss though? What's it called? I Need a Girl Part 2.
Yeah, the remix. Yeah.
That came on my.
I will
That
miss
came
that
on
track.
my.
I'm gonna miss it.
It came on my
I like
thing
Meek
today,
Mill's
and I
as,
had to press forward.
Oh, so yeah, exactly.
I like
As
Meek
soon
Mill's
as he
Dreams and
started talking-
Nightmares, so
I do like Meek.
Meek Mill. I do
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Meek.
Dreams-
I like Meek.
Classic.
Yeah.
I like Meek, man.
Oh,
But like, yeah.
Well,
but I mean, like, to
obviously
be
I like Chris
fair,
Brown.
allegedly for him.
Allegedly.
Do you know what I mean?
Until-
Like,
until, yeah.
seriously, Diddy, it's not looking good, mate.
All right, guys. So,
looking good.
Diddy, you're staying on this list, and it's a damn shame. But
He's
you're
never gonna be
staying. You're not
removed.
being removed from any
I need him to go to prison.
Yeah.
Do any of you actually think that he will go to prison for his crimes? Or is he just going to fade into obscurity and disappear?
You know what? I think no, because Trump should be in prison. He's not.
Yeah, we're in a
Do you know what
world
I mean?
where
So someone like him can just evade everything and still run for president. Like you,
And probably
you got to
is
sell
going to
assets.
president.
But
Do you know what I
Trump
mean?
not black.
It's crazy, but no, but still, like I feel like it's just it's just so easy. Like you've got someone like, what's his name? Bill Cosby in prison, out of prison. Do you know what I mean? Like even if he did go, he's not necessarily going to stay there for long.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I
Like,
think
I don't think it's going to happen.
it depends on the type of crimes, isn't it?
And there's so much visual evidence. If this visual evidence is verified and legitimized, it's going to be hard for him not to go in.
Imagine Diddy's going to go into the deep.
Heart of the belly of the beast.
Right.
Do you think
Well, some people are saying he's going to enjoy it.
He's going to rule the prison.
That's
You
what-
100%. Exactly.
Oh my God, he's
Oh
going
no, as long as he doesn't buck up on Suge Knight.
But you should never do death row times 2.
Oh shit.
I can't. And,
That would be
And
cool.
that's the
women
thing.
gigs
Sorry,
as well.
Suge Knight did warn us.
Yes.
He said
Yeah, he should
all
shut
up
up
in the
as well, though.
videos.
He did.
Do you know what I mean? Talking in all the tracks.
Suge did his.
did say.
Suge
But
is
Suge
disrespect.
ain't,
He
Suge ain't
ruined
clean.
it.
Suge ain't clean.
Suge
either.
Yeah,
has
I
definitely-
know.
He's been
as bad
talking
as
about
each other.
He's been talking about him actually. Suge
Yeah.
has a podcast that comes out on
That's
YouTube.
crazy.
I think I
And
saw a
he's-
clip.
It's called Collect Call.
It's a wicked title.
He's a
though.
joker.
He's an idiot.
They call him up and he talks about all
Oh,
the stuff
God.
that took place from prison. I think it's brilliant. He talks about Diddy a lot.
Oh, what
does
does he say about Diddy?
Diddy, so he
Shit,
he
man.
absolutely says Diddy had all the things to get rid of Biggie. It was Diddy that actually sorted that out.
Jesus.
He paid the
They've been
hitman.
saying that.
They
He
have
has
from
said
the
that
beginning.
Diddy is like one of the biggest drug dealers. I think this was maybe a month ago he said that.
Mm.
And then it came out that Diddy also is probably being investigated alongside BMF because he may be a drug lord as well. And this guy kind of backs it up also in there. He says there's a lot of drugs that just gets brought in and seems to be distributed from Diddy's houses.
I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be
So can
surprised.
So it seems like he is a gangster.
I mean, Diddy's daddy, Daddy Diddy, he died. That he was killed like when Diddy was very young, but he was about that life, isn't it? So
Yeah, he was a road man.
Because
Yeah.
he inherit his territories.
he's got to have
Maybe.
goddads and whatnot, and
bricks.
people, and yeah, who knows?
he may have done it. But also Giggs has come under
Caught
fire
strays, yeah.
because of his association with Diddy, and somebody was like, calling him a funny man, and I'm a bit scared of Giggs. I wouldn't call him out. Like Young Spray decided to be like 50 Cent. Like Giggs is
They
out
get
here.
shut it down
Young
with a quick
Spray needs
tweet.
to understand that he is not 50 Cent. Yeah,
And I don't know who he thinks he's bringing to task. Yeah?
Gigs, are you alright?
Like, you just go back to your crack. Yeah?
Isn't it glass houses
Relax.
and stuff like that? Glass houses.
Absolutely
Seriously.
is glass houses. For
Yeah.
Young Spray to be calling out Giggs, to be talking about funny business. I don't know, and I wouldn't mess about with Giggs as far
Nah,
as
I wouldn't. He'll punch you in the face. allegedly.
Everyone just needs to disassociate and just make sure your shit
It's
is,
so
your house
sad,
is in
though.
order. Get your house in order.
Mary
Everything.
Mary knows some stuff, man.
Mary knows
She
all
even
the stuff.
looks like she knows something.
In it, that's
Mary
what
knows
I'm
all the
saying.
stuff.
Seriously, she
She
knows
knows
some
all
stuff.
the stuff.
In this whole space, you've got to know Wagwan. Even if you don't know the ins and outs, the finer details, the industry becomes the industry. And you know that wall of silence because starts to get sticky. And the further you go, you implement yourself.
But then do you know what? There is that thing of like, like you might have, so you might grow up with some people that do fuckeries, right?
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily do fuckeries.
Yeah.
Right? And those people know that they can't do fuckeries around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary might be that person.
that shit
Could
happens.
be,
Yeah.
but she's seen some stuff. She knows.
Yeah, I think she's seen stuff, but
she
it's
knows
like the
what goes
level.
on.
Dark times herself, and
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
people at their
Yeah.
the industry is very good at catching at your low points and then storing that information to use against you just in case. So there's all of that.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. And it is the association though, because if you know or you've seen a bit or you've been in a party and Diddy was doing craziness and you still went to the next party, you may have left a little bit early before it got a bit
Yeah.
crazy, but you know that he is about that. That association for me, it's like, no, where's your integrity? Like,
Didn't you
he-
always
he's
want to
off.
go to his white parties though?
Yeah, I
did.
did.
Always wanted
I
to go to
did.
his white parties.
I always wanted to go to a white party.
Yeah.
I wanted to be part of Bad Boy, man.
Yeah,
I'm saying
that
that,
too.
right?
Yeah.
I
That too.
literally wanted to be a
in
part.
total.
Yes.
Me
Yeah.
too. I
Yeah.
cut my hair like
Mary's-
that, and she cut my hair like that, and everything.
Yeah. And I was
When I got
Pam.
my hair cut, it was because of Total as well.
Yeah.
But what could he have? Even them, like, what have they seen? What has his daughter
Yeah.
seen?
Ugh.
This is the thing.
But
It's
remember
long.
when what's his name? Justin
Justin.
got done for drink driving.
Yeah.
Do you remember what his mum was saying?
Yes.
She was basically telling Diddy to hold your corner before
Yeah.
I run ting. Like
Yeah.
I'll run up my mouth and tell everyone all your business.
The
By all
alleged-
You should mind your you. Yeah.
what was going out on the Lipstick Alley streets is that it was actually Diddy driving, and it wasn't even. It wasn't even.
Oh
just
yeah,
him.
I heard that as well.
So
yeah.
again,
he just
it's
took the rap.
Yeah, he took the rap for
his
him,
dad.
and
But that would
he's named in this lawsuit. It's like even for that,
But
your
that's what I
son's in
mean.
it. Like, would you not
It's
be like, I'm
so
gonna pay him off?
messy.
The
And-
thing that
yeah,
you
and
said
his
as
son's
well
his, like,
about the
little
son being in the
protege.
room and someone got shot, like, what you got your kid in?
Yes,
You know, he had promise as well. He was like a football player.
maybe Diddy should hire Mia Culpa to help him.
Segue.